What's going on, guys? It's Michael Gascon, the horse guru, and I'm with you with an awesome class and my favorite horse, probably my favorite horse of all time, Fandango. Fandango is a son of Tito, and he's been my performance horse, my Liberty horse, and we are getting ready for the Grand National Championship, and he won as a 3-year-old in pleasure, and then he's been a performance horse for me. He's been doing Liberty and Roman riding and some Western work. And I've decided to bring him back out in nationals, but instead of going in one of the big 3 classes, pleasure, performance, and pheno, I want to take him in Western pleasure. So Western pleasure in the Paso division is the ultimate crossover horse, dual purpose horse, because not only does he have to gait and have a nice flat walk, but he also has to be able to pick up a canter. And as most of you know, very few gaited horses have a nice, easy canter that's just very trained and easy to deal with, easy to work with. So I'm working him, getting ready for the national championships here in the next month, and I'm going to take you through our program. So to be a Western pleasure horse, they have to be able to corto, which is a slow gait. They have to be able to canter, and they have to be able to flat walk, and that's just about it. So the other thing they have to be able to do is most gaited horses work on 2-hand direct rein, like you see ride the other horses. But with him, he needs to be able to do all this stuff one-handed. So we're going to be working on that. One of the things that I'm working on with him right now is him being able to hold this curve. So I have a cone out in the middle. And whenever I ask him for his lead departure, which means I want you guys to think about it, leads are as simple as this. They're not this magic, esoteric, super intelligent. You have to graduate from Harvard to know what leads are. All leads mean are the feet on that particular side are leading. So if we're going to the left, we would lead to the left. If you see a little kid pretending to be a horse and galloping, whichever foot they have forward, that's the lead that they're on. It's the same way with the horse. One of the things you'll notice is very difficult to notice whenever you see me riding these colt starting horses and all this canter performance work, but my legs are never even whenever I'm cantering. I'm always shifting my hips. So we're going to pick up the left lead and canter a left circle around this cone. I'm going to have my right lead back, my right leg back, and my left leg forward. Since my hips are cockeyed with my left leg forward, his hips are going to be cockeyed with his left leg forward, hopefully. And we're going to be able to hold this, and I want him to just be able to canter around calmly and quietly, being able to guide real true in between my legs and in between my reins. Notice I have a shorter rein for this. These are my roping reins. By this time, the horse is broke, quiet and easy, and you can guide them with one hand. Notice I have, they're also a lot shorter, so they're not a lot to deal with. For Western pleasure, I'm going to keep my hand, elbow right by my side. I'm going to keep my shoulders and things straight. And before I ask him to move off, I'm going to bend him a little bit here. So before I ask him to move, I'm going to make sure his hip is to the left side. There you go, send him forward. There we go. Now I have the curve that I'm looking for. Now my right leg is back, my left leg is forward. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit back on his back right leg. So think, if he's picking up his left leg, the leg that needs to pick up the most is his front left, because we're picking up the left leg. Our natural instinct is to lean forward whenever we canter off a horse, and we're putting all of our weight over the leg that needs the most elevation. What I'm going to do is the opposite of that. I'm going to sit back and to the outside, because this is the last leg that leaves, that back right. So I'm going to sit back and to the right. He gets a little confused there. He fixes it. I'm going to keep my eyes on that cone. I'm loving that. Whenever he gets confused, I just squeeze my legs, squeeze them into the bridle a little bit. And whenever he gives me a full lap of canter without braking and thinking about gait, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to break him down to a walk, and then I'm going to ask him to gait off. Notice how I have his head down and I have my hand down almost on his neck. Take my legs off. He has some awesome brakes, so anytime you let off of the gas, he automatically thinks that we're going to shut down. Now, to get him to gait, what I'm going to change is I'm going to pick that hand up higher, and I'm going to put both legs even. And I'm looking to pick his head up now, and he's a little confused, and that's why we're training for this. He's just been doing Western work, so now that I'm asking him to be able to canter and then to gait, it can be difficult for him. There we go. That's it. So whenever there's any confusion about his head down, I'll pick my hand up. My legs are real straight and even. There we go. Good boy. And we're looking for that consistency. And the same way, when you're trying to take a horse like this and having him so dual purpose and with the same bit, same setup, same everything, what I want to make sure is I'm not going to stop until he gets consistent. There we go, break him down to the walk. So I'm trying to build in some subtle cues to make sure that he has his head up or head down whenever we're asking him to canter or we're asking him to walk. So whenever I go to ask him to canter again, I'm going to drop my hand and I'm not going to let him pick his head up. There we go. Nice canter there. That's what we're looking for. So look at the difference in elevation in his head. There we go. Very nice. Walk. Much better transition there. Very good job. That's what we're looking for. Let's try it one more time. Much better transition that time. So you saw he didn't get confused at all that time. That's it. That's what we want to see. And oh. And that right there is the beginning. Wait till you see him in a month. Whenever he's ready for the show, he's going to just be spot on, 100% ready. I'm so happy with his progress, and I can't wait to get in there and show with him and put another national championship under his belt. So excited about his progress. My first time showing it in Western Pleasure. I can't wait to throw on the cowboy hat and the chinks and go make it happen. Thank you guys so much for watching.